Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, welcome to a Thursday night matchup between your Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights. Oilers 35-28-9, Golden Knights 32-26-14. Thank God for those loser points, eh, Vegas? Thank God for them loser points, or your team wouldn't even be in the playoffs. Not even a sniff. Ne'er be a mention. But loser points are a real thing, and that's the reason why you stick around, right? Any hoosies? My name is Matt, OilersFanReaction.
T-Mobile Arena, the Edmonton Oilers and the Vegas Golden Knights, two Pacific Division heavyweights collide.
2 big points on the line. Let's not sugarcoat the shit. Oilers win this. They've pretty much guaranteed second place in the Pacific Division. I don't see this team losing very many games down the stretch. I said it before. Beat the Western Conference. I don't care what the East does. This year, the East was just on one of those rolls where they were really good this year against everybody. The East was just dominating against everybody. They dominated every Western team they played. It happens. 2 years ago, it was the West that did the same thing. The West couldn't be beat by the East. The West controlled the East for 2 years. And now it's turned the other way now. Hey, it happens. It happens. Sometimes it bees like that. Like I said, Oilers game 74.
If the Stanley Cup playoffs started today, it would be the Edmonton Oilers against the Vegas Golden Knights.
Sorry, it's game 73. I'll take those odds. I'll take the Vegas Golden Knights in round 1. I'll also take the Utah Mammoth in round 1. I'll take the Colorado Avalanche in round 1. I'm not scared of Colorado. I don't know why you guys are. Sure, good regular season. Go ahead, have the greatest regular season of all time. Or we have any other team that had the greatest regular season of all time? First round dump.
Let's take a look at the standings, specifically in the
Just
Pacific
saying.
Division, because the Anaheim Ducks, they're actually in action right now.
Anaheim's in action right now. We will get you updated with updates throughout the game on this. With a loss, Anaheim with a loss and Oilers with a win. They are within 3 points of the Anaheim Mighty Ducks.
Yeah, so we've been talking about
There has been rumors saying that the Ducks are looking to acquire a player from out east.
I'm not going there.
I don't think it's going to happen. Also, I don't think this is sustainable for the Anaheim Ducks. I did some investigating, some research, as they say.
Number one in the league, 31%. That's something that we know.
And I'm going to tell you, the Ducks are
in the National Hockey League on goals per game.
much like the Calgary Flames, Vancouver Canucks of 2-3 years ago. Y'all remember those Calgary Flames that were so good? All had career years. All were just so good. Goaltending was amazing. And then they ran into the Oilers in the playoffs, and since then it's been same with Vancouver, career years. Quinn Hughes, career year. Besser, career year. Elias Pettersson, career year. All those career years, faced the Oilers in the playoffs, downhill since then. That is why I love what Anaheim is doing this year. I'm going to be that guy. I love what Anaheim is doing this year. I'm loving it. Have your career year, boys. Go get those stats. Go get your team solidified in the playoffs. Oh, go do that. Oh, shit. Next year, you're not going to be the same because those numbers aren't going to be there for you. That goaltender, DeStahl, that stood on his head this year, those goals that he's been making those saves on, they're going to squeak in next year. Those overtime wins that you've been getting this year, those shootout wins, they turn into regular season losses or overtime losses. I'm not being an asshole. I'm just saying that's how easily and how quickly this league can turn on ahead. That's why I hate the league for having this stupid overtime loser point and 2 points for a win. Bring the 3-point win. Get rid of the shootout point. If you want to give a loser point to the team, make sure that it's a loss in overtime. Once it gets to the shootout, you get nothing. You don't get a thing for losing. And if you care about the shootout that much, bring it to the playoffs. Have Game 7, Stanley Cup Final decided by a penalty shot. Just saying. Just saying. Let's get another regulation win. Absolutely. Let's get another regulation win.
Jack, Gene, thank you. As for the curious case for the Vegas Golden Knights, here they are, third in the division. They've led the division for parts of the season, yet no team in the NHL has trailed more this season than Vegas.
This is one of the most fascinating statistics that I've seen in recent memory, to be honest with you, and it just doesn't seem Vegas Golden Knight-like, and I don't even know if that makes any sense, but I certainly don't expect them to be barely ahead of the Vancouver Canucks in a category like this. It comes down to goaltending, but it also comes down to just playing with the lead, CC, and you're looking at those statistics here, and they just have not been playing from ahead, so we'll see how it goes here going forward.
Also, kind of got some beef with NHL writers.
Ahead to a possible matchup in the spring. Gene, Jack, and Louie after the break.
Rogers Oilers hockey on Sportsnet.
I got me some beef with NHL writers. I was told today that Bouchard isn't even top 3 in their Norris picks. And a lot of guys that are voting for the Norris Trophy this year. Bouchard's not even in their top 3. Excuse me? Keel McCarr isn't that great defensively. But yet, he's in everybody's top 2. If Bouchard gets 100 points this year and doesn't get the Norris, then I want Carlson's Norris Trophy taken back too. Remember that year that Carlson got 101 points? What was his negative, plus negative? Negative 26. But he got the Norris over a defenseman that had a plus 95. Oh yeah, that year there was a defenseman that had a plus 95 or something crazy like that. He didn't win the Norris. They gave it to the guy that got the century mark. He's leading goals, points. He's the leading point person as a defenseman. Exactly, Nick. So if Bouchard does not get the Norris Trophy this year and he leads the league in defensive points, there's a farce going on. What's good? Nah, life's good, man. Life's good. I'm enjoying the Jersey. Like I said, the Oilers have West all the last 10 games. All they got to do is beat Vegas tonight, beat Anaheim on Saturday, and beat Vegas again on Tuesday. And they're in first place. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Sorry. Whenever we play them again, I guess that'd be next Saturday. But I'm just saying, it's that simple. Win this week. If you can sweep the week, you're already 1-0.
Oh my gosh! Wow, I could have used this last night. A pair of jacks.
You sweep the week. You beat Utah yesterday. Beat Vegas tonight. Beat Anaheim on Saturday. You're first place. Obviously, Anaheim has to lose against the weak competition that they have, but it's very doable.
Okay. Papa needs a new pair of shoes.
Anaheim, by the way, has Calgary, us, Toronto as their next 3. Edmonton has Vegas, Anaheim, Seattle. Vegas has Edmonton, Washington, Vancouver. It's going to be an interesting race to the finish. I said it before on a live stream. I'll say it again. I wouldn't be shocked or surprised if it came down to the final game of the season. Edmonton, Vancouver. Edmonton wins. They get top spot in the Pacific Division. I'm just saying it could come down to that.
Here's Louie DeBrusk and Jack Michael.
You know, I think Gene was trying to say something positive about Evan, and he pulled up a snake eyes, which I think explains his raving success in Vegas over the last several years, if that's your interpretation. Gene, we love you. keep it with the sunscreen, and keeping in mind, Louis, how about Edmonton the other night in Utah? Can they carry
And for all those doo-doo dummy heads that thought Jari had a great game last game, he had a terrible game. This Oilers team bailed him out time and time again. Even on shots that were hitting posts, he was looking the other way on 3 of those shots that were short side off the post. Go watch. Don't let my facts hurt your feelings. Go watch. There was a shot off the post near side, and his head was already turned the other way.
But I think you'd agree
before the shot was even like.
We'd be remiss if we didn't point out that this team is still run through its captain.
This guy is just not that good. Thank you for going with Connor Ingram. But
what I liked about McDavid's game is a couple tough matchups against Tampa and Florida. Said some things after the game versus the Tampa Bay Lightning. You knew he was going to come ready to play.
They do have Vegas winning the game.
200-foot games, and when it was time to put the puck in the net, number 97 came through again. Historical. Top 3 now and fastest to 1,200 points. Just incredible, and I think sometimes we overlook these because he does so
at
many
59%, they have Vegas winning.
And understand that Connor McDavid is doing wonderful things.
You said something that really struck me the other night in terms of managing his game. What did you mean?
Well, just, you know what, he wasn't taking off. He was looking to defend first. He was down low to be receptive for passes out of the zone, like all centermen were. I know Jason Dickinson talked about it. That's
it is what it is, folks.
This time of the year, and he's leading by example.
Edmonton has won 5 in a row in this building. The Oilers look to continue that trend, and they'll do so after we pause for our national anthems. Let's go ringside.
Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all of us command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Thank you, Lene Myers. Fans, please remain standing for the national anthem performed tonight by Golden Pipes, Carnell Johnson.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare and the bombs bursting in air gave proof through that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Ladies and gentlemen,
There's absolutely no truth truth of the rumor that Louie and I have applied a patent on golden pipes. It's not going to happen no matter how much we want it to. Just a gorgeous 48 hours on the strip. Temperatures of blistering +35. It's number 39, though, who gets the call against Vegas tonight. Connor Ingram's 2-0 against the Golden Knights this year, including 24 saves in a 4-2 win 18 days ago. At the other end, Aiden Hill. And I'm sorry, but Vegas's goaltending has really let the Golden Knights down. Hill has been struggling mightily, as the numbers would suggest. Gave up 3 goals on 4 shots in a 6-minute span in a loss to Winnipeg in Vegas's last outing on Tuesday. There's a man who picked up his 800th point in the win over Utah. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins against Mitch Marner, the only one of Vegas's big 4 scores that has.
Let's get this W, boys.
In the last 5 games. Off the draw, we're underway. Nugent-Hopkins and Marner grapple, and it's set in deep. Connor Murphy celebrating his 33rd birthday today on a pairing with Darnell Nurse. They've been excellent over the last 4 or 5 games. Hyman swoops in, set a physical tone early in the Oilers' 5-2 win over Utah on Tuesday night. That propels them.
Man, they're just falling all over that soft ice.
In second place, 5 points behind Anaheim as we begin the night. The Golden Knights get it in deep. And Louis can change in a hurry. Calgary's won 4 in a row. If they beat Anaheim tonight and Edmonton wins this game,
Not wrong, Nick. Not wrong.
The lead is down to 1.
It's been that way all season long, hasn't it? And the teams now know it's getting down to the final stretch, and both teams in battle tonight. The Vegas Golden Knights and Edmonton Oilers understand how important this game is.
Jack Eichel breaks in, redirected dangerously wide by Stone. Eichel snaps one off top, a shot redirected tough left pad save.
What a save there by Ingram.
It through traffic that time with Shea Theodore. Rollman a strike to Kapanen, he'll shoot it in. Of course, Kapanen ended Vegas' season in this building a year ago, Game 5 of a second-round series.
Game 5 second-round series, Kapanen got the game winner.
Golden Knights just 4 wins in their last 14, 8 in their last 25. Held in at the point, shot tipped away.
Let's go. Skate, 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 skate. Come on, Pods.
Korzak is back defensively, thrust around the boards, and then fed back to Bouchard, but a good read and a pick-off by Barbashev. However, he released
icing against Utah. Sorry, Vegas. I'm a day late and $1 short on that one, folks.
Barbashev to tip that puck out of his own. Here's the shot from the blue line. A quick little release deflected by Howard right in the middle. You can see head up by Theodore. And just a quick little wrister right onto the tape. That's a tough save for Ingram early on in this
Nice save by Ingram.
Vegas is a great team at getting bodies to the net. And
10 Belza.
will have to be sharp in that regard.
McDavid against Tomas.
Son of a Mitch.
Last 9 games. His longest.
First commercial break, I have to leave you guys.
Flipped out by Vegas. Golden Knights were starting to get it together in net, and then their scoring dried up. Here's Podkolzin. Driving in from the right-hand side. Dishing down low for McDavid. Across, a little behind Darnell Nurse. Able to collect with no problem. And then when he tried to snap it in front, it was broken up by Noah Hannafin and carried up ice by Cole Smith. He'll gain the line. Beautiful dish. Wrist shot, and that was...
What a block there by Nurse.
And out of play by Darnell Nurse. Well done, because that was a quality chance.
That was a real good chance off the fly, and Darnell Nurse gets a stick in there at the last second, deflects it up over the glass.
So if that was icing against Vegas,
Smith right there off the shaft of...
why were they able to change their lines, or did they wave the icing off and face off at center? Because, God, ball. McDavid's got to win those offensive draws, man. That's one thing that's lacking this team right now. Offensive zone face-offs. Well, face-offs in general, to be honest with you. Wow, that was a clean win by Adam Henrique. That's why we brought him here. Win these important face-offs. Oops, stick lift went nowhere.
Stick lift did not pan out, but now Nurse is able to locate the puck, send it over to Murphy. Drives one up the middle, that's deflected high in the air off the plexi.
Wouldn't that be something? This fourth line got another good goal just by grinding down the lower zone.
Able to roll his lines with a lead in Utah on Tuesday night. Rasmus Anderson up the right-hand side, but not out. Nurse to Jarventi. It's not been an easy transition for Anderson in Vegas. The team has struggled along with him, and now Anderson has taken a penalty on Zach Hyman.
Power play coming up for the Oilers. Hey, they didn't get a power play all game last game. Bitch about it, Anderson. Bitch about it. That'll change the ref's mind.
Injury law. Jack, you mentioned that Zach Hyman had a real impact in the first period. 5 hits against the Utah Mammoth, and great forecheck by Henry puts us to a spot. Puck battle to win, and it's Hyman that just gets the inside track, and you can see the right arm is reaching. They were tied up pretty good, but it's Anderson that gets called for the hole in the first power play.
That goes to Edmonton.
It's brought to you by Play Alberta, an Oiler power play that did not get an opportunity on Tuesday. It actually kept Connor McDavid's minutes down.
You're not wrong, Nick. You're noticing that too. Less face-offs, less guys are getting booted out of the draw. Unfortunately, oh, that's a dirty little slew foot, but stay on your feet. Come on. Come on. Come on. Shoot!
Power play goals on the season. But Colson, Bouchard, McDavid, Bouchard, snapshot blocked up top by Stone. Rebound McDavid against Jack Eichel. Down low, tip pass.
Stone's so fragile, he blocks the shot, he's gonna get hurt. Shoot!
Looking for a lane. But Colson, in front is Hyman.
Fucking passy hockey.
Takes the pass. Centers off the pass. Rebound swept, not out. What a keep by Bouchard on his backhand to deny Eichel. Now Shane Theodore has a chance to clear. He finds Eichel. He'll bring it to center. Hang on to it for an extra half.
Just shoot the freaking puck. You're on the power play. What's the worst that's gonna happen if you shoot? The goalie makes a save and has to hold on? Oh dear Lord, we have a face-off in the offensive zone.
Golden Knights statistically have been a good club, but they have won only 32 of their first 72 games. Nugent Hopkins chips it in. Grab, hard ram around the glass.
So disjointed.
By Podkolzin. Now low tipped out a play by Hannafin.
A little out of sync on this power play. You can
This
see
team just fucking cannot shoot the puck on the power play.
Connor McDavid found some space with a quick little spin around, a little frustrated going off here. But they're quickly attacking as soon as the puck gets to the half wall. I thought there were a couple opportunities early on to get a puck to the net with Zach Hyman in front. And against this penalty kill, that might be the play. Pound some pucks early on, look for it to open up afterwards once they bring it back to the middle and collapse back into their formation.
37 seconds left in the minor for Anderson. Ekholm to Wallman, second unit. Roslovic, Henrik, and Savoy out there. And Vegas golfs it out of the zone. Louis, you've also mentioned when you're down a guy like Draisaitl, again, simplification on the power play isn't going to hurt you.
That's the word that Chris Knobloch used multiple times this morning in talking about their game, and especially on the power play. You're right. Get it there. Right there was a good example. Wallman gets that puck. He looks up. He hesitates. He tries to put it around the board. It's a turnover down the ice. Zip it to the net. Create the chaos.
Wallman, shot Henrik, rebound, Roslovic, and an open net.
Roslovic puts it through the wide open net.
Anderson comes out. Savoy, one-timer Wallman, that was blocked. Rebound, fought for.
You could be right there, Lubo. You could absolutely be right, but fucking, it's really not that hard to shoot a puck on a power play. You're not going to get very many against this Golden Knight team, so you got to score when you get them.
Up the right-hand side, Hurdle able to cut it off. A little too far for Kolasar. Josh Szymanski joins the fray and eventually sends one ahead for Kapanen. Could not work his way through.
Speaking of Canadian teams, that Ottawa Senators team, man, I feel so bad for them.
And then he's able to cover the rebound. A couple of quality.
Shabbat's out
Ingram in the early going.
for the rest of the season.
10 games, as you mentioned earlier. Here's a chance. Get the puck to the net. The left pass saved by Hill. Right to
Wide
Roslovic.
open
This puck is
fucking
just
net.
up on edge. One hop, and it's in the air as he tries
That's
to
the Oilers in a nutshell right there,
on the
folks.
spot, looking for his third 20-goal season. Jack Roslovic sitting at 19. This is some nifty moves by Hurdle to enter into the zone, get that quick release on Ingram. Nice save.
Been going for Vegas. It's amazing. In March, they've allowed their opponents 21 shots a game, and they're 4-9. Korczak. Shot deflected. just to provide some context, the Oilers limited Utah to 18 shots. It was the 6th time they've been at 21 or fewer all year. Shot Hannafin, redirected Vladimir. Rebound chipped off the glass. And
That'll be icing against Edmonton. 13:48 left to go in the first period. Shots are 2-1 Vegas. Despite Edmonton on a power play, they just don't shoot. How the hell can you expect to score if you don't shoot the puck?
One of the things that he did say about his team is maybe get more to the inside. You've already seen multiple shots, just like the one from Hannafin there, with a screen in front. Zipping pucks to the net, looking for those dirty, gritty goals that this time of the year and into the playoffs are so valuable.
Face off. Winger wins. Louis Determined. And off the draw, the Oilers able to eventually get it out off a poor seam pass. Tossed in deep by Szymanski, and Edmonton tries to go to.
Hey, I'm okay if Seattle gets in. And Vegas it doesn't. I'm okay with that.
Maybe that's a confidence boost for him early on. Vegas, unbelievably, more than a third of the time trails 2-0 in the game. That's 2-0. Not giving up the first goal, giving up the first two.
Offside.
Turns into an offside.
Hey, how's it going, Cheryl? Thank you for your kind compliments. You are such an awesome person. But I'll be right back. Enjoy the commercial break.
The Oilers of the Golden Knights, scoreless in the early going. Dickinson and Adam the doorstep.
The Edmonton Oilers Community Foundation 50/50 presented by Rogers is back, making millionaires and giving back to communities across Alberta. Win early bird prizes every game day at edmontonoilers.com/50/50.
How do you measure a country? By those who build it. For 60 years, the measure of F-Series hasn't been the trucks. It's been the people who depend on them. Until March 31st, get 0% APR on this F-150.
If Connor McDavid and Connor Bedard had childhood ambitions to become architects, CIBC would work with them every step of the way. Or if they wanted to be mechanics, we'd have a personalized plan. Just like we'll have a plan for your ambitions too. CIBC, ambitions made real.
That's what I use my phone mostly for, to talk to friends.
Yeah, buddy, a point is a point. We don't complain about points when it happens to help us. We only complain about points when it doesn't help us. But even if the Oilers got into the playoffs because they got in because of loser points, I would still vehemently and adamantly say get rid of the loser point. Get rid of the loser point. Oh, we are. I'm hoping it's going to be a 5-1. 5-1 game, I'm hoping.
Here to support the team and their son.
Hey, Knobloch's dad and mom.
And of course, great parents to not only Chris, but his sister Marcia, who's a year away from retiring with the RCMP. Chris said this morning that his mom was the one he talked to a little bit more, even though she was busy working as well. Dad worked hard and ran the rink in Imperial. Chris could go skate anytime he wanted, but he also said
That's right.
about adversity, something that he's learned and has been dealing with along with
Over the last little while.
Win tonight, Oilers. Just win tonight and win Saturday.
Utah puts Edmonton in prime position with win tonight to really cut into that.
Yeah, without Shabbat. I don't want to get into that whole situation, but
Maybe didn't hear one of the four.
the league needs to cut down on these cross checks.
But you know what? Sometimes when you get caught in that,
It doesn't look dangerous, but it really is. These little chicken shit cross checks these players are giving other players, like, it's in the rule book, letter of the law. Cross check is a cross check is a cross check. It's a 2-minute minor. I don't care if it's a huge backswing going forward with the back or it's on the head. A cross check is a cross check.
He has been
Call it.
among the league's very best in putting the puck in the net since making his
Yeah.
debut 2 months in.
I do a lot of work, but it's all worth it to me.
so important with the absence of Draisaitl. Other guys have to step up in a big way, and they stepped up
But yeah.
in a huge way against the man of Ross.
Shabbat's out long term with a broken wrist, I believe it was determined.
Carry that forward in this game against the Knights.
JT Miller cross-checked him at center ice. Just found that sweet spot where the equipment ended. Oh, give it up. You're not going to fight him. You're not going to fight him. Oh, Murphy's going to get the extra 2 because he dropped the gloves first. They're going to give Murphy the extra 2 because chicken scratch little buddy here didn't want to drop his gloves.
He's got Smith in a bit of a compromised position. Some chopping lefts, working the earlobes. Smith came in with a short left hook, but again, not a lot of space. And Murphy catches him with one last little inside.
Check the power play out. I'm guaranteeing you they're going to try and give Vegas the extra 2 power play. You want a chirp? You want a beak? Well, drop the gloves. Let's figure it out.
He understands where they are. He came over from the Nashville Predators, and he was the one that finished the big check on Murphy, and then he followed him into the corner, was like, let's get this going. Murphy obliged.
Murphy didn't oblige. Murphy dropped the gloves first.
I'm about to put you on the spot.
Come on, Louis. If you're going to talk out your arsehole, talk out your arsehole properly. Murphy laid the hit. Smith didn't like it. Smith went at him. Murphy dropped. If you're going to read the room properly, my friend. Good God, Louis.
I don't mind that close proximity for Murphy, too. Got some hammer punches in there.
Yeah.
What was the fight you're talking about?
Well, I was wondering if you had
That's
a
his birthday. You're right. Sorry.
That's
Happy
what I mean.
birthday.
I was wondering if you had a birthday fight.
They gave them both 5 for each for fighting? Good. I was worried they're going to get the extra instigator. Yeah.
So happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, I saw his face afterwards. I saw his face today in warm-ups. God bless that guy. Anything for hockey, man. And at least say he doesn't have his wife that he's needing to impress at home. He's sleeping at the team hotel right now, so hey. There's always that.
And they fit in well.
Well, the block shots for Murphy has really stood out as well. Stone kicks it out. 5-on-5 here. Snapshot toward the net. Well defended by Nurse.
Yeah, exactly. But Louis DeBrusk says it the other way.
One-timer. Szymanski might have gotten a piece. Stone got belted by Nurse, and then it was flipped back in front by Stone to Theodore. Michael keeps the play.
Come on, guys.
Ham looks for a lane. His slap shot saving. Juicy rebound, and then he's able to splay out and bring it in. And
Gotta make those saves, Ings. Gotta make those saves.
eventually, Ragdoll and Nurse throwing a left hand, and we've got more pushing and shoving with Dickinson involved. Again, 2 teams separated by a point in the standings. This should surprise nobody.
That's crazy. Even with his eye that messed up, Cheryl, he was in a fight again? That guy doesn't know the word that mean quit.
Doesn't drop the gloves very often, though. Likes to throw the weight around, but isn't a guy known for dropping the gloves too often. But he comes in and bulldozes through Darnell Nurse here. And then Dickinson pulls him out of the ball.
Yeah.
And you're right, protecting is one of the top guys on the team. But expect this. It was Cole looking for something. I don't know if I really love the exchange. Murphy for Cole, a 4th liner. But Edmonton can maybe reverse that around too and go looking for somebody in the offensive zone of defenseman. We'll see if something happens.
Gotta win this face-off if you're the Oilers.
Against Jack Eichel.
Perfect. Perfect.
Here's Colson able to come up with possession.
Off the glass and out the zone. Perfect.
Bouchard rolls over to make a play on the puck for Edmonton. 2 fierce rivals met in the playoffs in 23 and in 25. Vegas 1-23 in 6 games on its way to the Stanley Cup. Edmonton, as we talked about, won in 5 last year. Backing in, getting belted down was Barber.
Let's go, boys. 5-on-5. Icing against McDavid. 10 minutes left to go in the first period. Shots are 3-2 for Vegas. Nothing is the score. Wow, what a guy. I really wish his wife wasn't such a see you next Tuesday, but she is. Little hockey bunnies, man. Little hockey bunnies.
After the icing call, Eichel and McDavid. second and first overall picks, respectively, in the 2015 draft. McDavid off the draw. McDavid has 1,200 points in that draft class. It's not Eichel who's second, it's Mitch Marner, his teammate.
Yeah, great defensive play by Marner right there as McDavid was gone, but he somehow was able to knock that puck down as it landed on the ice. But yeah, he's second only to McDavid in points in that 2015 draft. Pretty incredible.
Here's Rasmus Andersson. Although he is second to him, like I'm second to you in pugilistic endeavors.
Well, what else would you call Corey Perry's wife?
That's for sure. That's
I know stories. I know stories.
how impressive it's been. The numbers that McDavid has put up.
Walking to the feet of Dorothea. Remember, he's their leading goal scorer.
It's not like she was with him in London, Ontario when he played for the London Knights.
Marner takes over for the Golden Knights.
She's a California kid.
Tucks it ahead, Dorothea. Riley Smith, one of the originals. Jonathan Marchessault now in
Nick knows all about those puck bunnies.
Turned over, quick chance. Oh,
Yeah, he's on his own right now in Tampa, yep.
poked away last minute by Theodore. Then had his cross seam pass intercepted and cleared by Stone. Nurse and Henrique.
She didn't like the Alberta cold.
Up in the play. It's onside. Ekholm looking for Jones. That
Which sucks because his kids loved it.
Eichel. And Eichel taken against the boards by Jones. Strong forecheck. But he ends up losing his stick. He'll have to come off. Eichel muscles it out towards center. 9 minutes to play. Scoreless in the first. And similar to Utah on Tuesday night, this has been
You're not wrong, Nick. You're not wrong. That's why I have so much respect for Ekholm's wife.
floats one ahead.
So much respect for Ekholm's wife.
Try to change a pace and Dickinson.
Absolutely sure. We absolutely could.
Hurdle double teamed in the corner. Dickinson pried it free for Nurse.
Good job by Dickinson on the big hurdle. He's such a large man. He can use that body to protect the puck. Similar to Draisaitl, Yager back in the day, but Dickinson just keeps working down low and is able to come up with that puck defensively.
Oilers are forechecking like motherfuckers.
Forces Korzak
I like to see this.
out and wrestled it free from Dickinson. Popped out to the slot, taken quickly, shooting.
Oh, Wallman.
And a kick aside by Hill. Up top for Bouchard. On to McDavid. Gets around Kolasar, trying to center, deflected.
Scores! Savoy assisted by McDavid. That is assist number what now, folks? You know the drill. That's assist number what?
He buries his 13th, and Edmonton takes
Come-
a 1-0 lead.
Come on, Lubo.
I don't know if there's any criticism of Savoy early this season because he's done so many great things this year. Great.
Ah, you ruined it, Lubo.
It's putting that puck in the net, critical situations. Great activation. And Jake Walden here to
Yeah, buddy. Assist number 800 of his career, Connor McDavid. Also, point number 1201. That would be something. That would be something, Cheryl. That would be,
83 points.
Corey Perry be the first player ever to be in that many cup finals with that many different teams.
McDavid to Savoy in the middle. Spilled out by Riley Smith. And once again, the Vegas Golden Knights find themselves behind for the 42nd time in 73 games. McNabb. And Edmonton, remember, an outstanding record when they get the first goal this season of 25-5-5. Nugent Hopkins off to Bouchard. Stolen away. Out to McNabb. Shot wide of him.
7 minutes left to go in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton. Shots are 4-4. Do not let Vegas back in this game. Roslovic.
Tried to center, picked off, but we've got
Another power play coming up for the Edmonton Oilers. Let's get shots on this now, boys. Let's go.
on the road for the
Let's go. Honestly. Let's go.
To footwear, to everywhere in between. Because it doesn't matter what it's in, it matters where it's from.
Let's make it so that Draisaitl doesn't have to hurry back from Germany.
Molson, everyone in.
That's alignment.
That's a lot of hours on your phone.
A lot of parents that have older kids that are teenagers right now, there's really no blueprint for it.
My message would be that it is all about balance.
Everything is good in moderation. I mean, I would say you need to challenge yourself.
Just being a bit more conscious, connect with people.
Some of the best memories I have, playing together, street hockey game going on in the neighborhood. Can't do that playing on a screen.
How do you measure a
Yes and no, Cheryl.
by those who
I have my feelings towards the Florida teams.
series hasn't been the trunks. It's been the people who depend
I respect them.
until
I just think that if it wasn't for cap circumvention and cheating the salary cap, the Florida teams wouldn't have cups. And that's fact.
they came back in a time machine.
And the people that get mad at me can get mad at me, but and I know I'm gonna hear it from Bolts fan a little bit. Kucherov isn't a good player because he takes years off, and then miraculously, for Draisaitl, yes, March 20th, sorry, April 20th, not March, April 20th. He'll be back in Canada Saturday. Well, Friday. I'm just saying, like I respect what Tampa did a lot more than Florida, but when Kucherov is taking years off for regular season, and then miraculously game 1, night 1 of playoffs, he's perfectly healthy, I call shenanigans and BS. But hey, it was within the rules. And I know that pisses a lot of people off when I say that. It's like, well, Kucherov this year, he's amazing this year. He's a beast right now. He's got, what, 100 points in like 50 games? Guy's unreal. Oh, McDavid almost takes himself out. Slow down there, 9-7. Slow down. It'll be interesting. Oh, I thought that went in. It'll be just interesting this year to see what happens with no cap cheating or circumventing, as you want to call it. Whatever you want to say it is. You got to go straight into the playoffs with a cap and see how your regular season team plays come playoff time.
Good opportunity here for Evan Bouchard to let one go. Get moving around. And it's a nice little tap back by Podkolzin, and he rips this one just a little bit wide. Maybe Hill gets a little piece of it.
But man,
The little wrister that did get through, McDavid was able to scoop that up and almost block that through to the middle. And that's
it'll be interesting playoffs, that's for sure. I think there's going to be a lot of first round upsets. I think there's going to be a lot of top teams out in round 1.
And Aiden Hill wisely pounced on the last one with 2 bodies on the ice.
Well, their first power play, the second
If Buffalo finishes first
Vasilevsky had a tap in.
in the Atlantic, I can see that being an upset.
Nugent Hopkins
Carolina could easily be upset in that series.
launches an easy clear from Mark Stone. Edmonton will have to reload. 1-0 Oilers.
Yeah, they definitely already changed them this year. Gary did a good thing by saying, okay, enough. He did it because the Oilers were going to circumvent the cap like crazy this year. Good save there by Aiden Hill. Podkolzin looking for goal 17 of the season. Aiden Hill with a good save there. Clap, 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 clap.
This is a set play where he picks this up in the backhand in the neutral zone.
What a pass by McDavid.
And Podkolzin filling in
You're no Draisaitl there, Pods. You're not a Draisaitl, but hey, wow.
foundation on it. That's a perfect
Gotta get that a little higher.
cross. Snatch that one with the glove.
I don't mind put Colson in that.
51 seconds left. Hey, the Oilers are shooting on this power play. That's a change.
The balance on that shot. He had
Didn't get a shot on the other power play. At least you got 2 or 3 on this one.
from that spot.
Savoy replaces a 1 to draw, but it was poked away from Evan Bouchard.
And that'll be interference against
We got a penalty.
Bouchard.
Interference.
Yeah, that's a penalty.
Looks like Evan Bouchard heading over.
Shut up. Shut up and take it. It's interference. You bobbled the puck and then you went in front of the guy. It's a penalty. Don't cry. Just go.
Left arm reaching in. Not much, but interference to call. So
It's not much, but it is what it is.
43 seconds, and then Vegas will go to the power play. Golden Knights light the Oilers.
Oilers up 1-0 on a Savoy goal. His 13th year, assisted by McDavid and Bouchard. McDavid gets assist 800 on his career.
Scored 23 goals last year.
Yeah, that's what I think is because all these top teams, they don't have playoff experience. This has just been a really weird year. And I'm going to atone it to the Olympics and how the break and how many teams had to play. Like, I have to go back in my records, but I swear, like, some teams played 35 games in 47 nights. Like the first 50 days of the NHL season, there was easily 300 hockey games played.
Wallman is dark to center. McDavid hits the line. Look to his left, no one there. Lead pass, Eichel the other way. Power play comes to fruition for Vegas. Theodore Cross looking for Eichel, broken up by Eichel. Jack Eichel has scored 24 goals this year, but none on the power play, if you can believe that. Dorofeev has 18, Hurdle 13. Dorofeev second only to Wyatt Johnston in that category, by the way. Here's Mitch Marner to Eichel. Mark Stone protecting the puck against Murphy. Eichel slings it out. Marner shoots, and that went off Hurdle. Hopped off the plexi to Dorofeev. Hurdle directs around the boards. Vegas abbreviated power play at 30 seconds. Marner. Dorofeev. Stone with Hurdle on the slot. Eichel instead.
Yeah.
In front and tipped on net. A tough save made by Ingram.
Big save by Ingram there. Ingram's keeping this team in it. Good job, Ing. Like, yeah, I'll have to go back on my notes, but I swear, like...
for savings. Some exclusions may apply.
So game one for the Oilers, just because I have it all written down. Game one for the Oilers was October 8th.
It's a hard across pass right there by Eichel onto the tape. Stone so good around the net, but he struggled. Goalless in his last 9. Terrific save, Ingram.
He's been sneaky good in this first period.
Game 16 was November 8th.
Good one.
So what is that? A month in and you've already played 16 games?
Now Jack Eichel. In front to Hurdle. Poke check in.
And November got even more congested. And then December got even more congested. It was nuts. Killed it. Connor Ingram has to be the best penalty killer for the Oilers. And he was on that one.
Out by Stone, stepping up, Matthias Ekholm. This shot off the glove of Hill. Played to Hyman by Nugent Hopkins, trickled out in front.
That right there is what
Roslovic is there.
I can't harp on it. That's what Tristan Jarry should have done last game. Shoot! Save made.
Hopkins doesn't take many of those. It's caught up near the clavicle by Aiden Hill.
Call dad.
3:11 to go in the
Which
first.
dad? My dad or your dad?
My dad.
Why am I calling your dad?
Because something fucked up with the dad.
Executed to
Oh my
perfection.
lord.
So, yeah.
Come on down and join me on The Price is Right.
I will give him a call at intermission.
It's Miller time. When the clock seems to slow down. And to appreciate it, Miller Lite's got great taste.
The joys of being live. The Oilers do have an unhealthy obsession with Connors. Connor Ingram, Connor Brown, Connor McDavid, Connor Murphy, Connor Cluttenberg. Yeah, Cheryl, it was nuts. What are you crying? Oh my goodness, are we really having a hissy fit? Oh, I know, I'm here. Oh, you're okay. Oh, you're okay. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. Oh, it's the end of the world as we know it, and you're still fine. I know. Who turned your world upside down? Oh, are those real tears? Oh, those are real tears. Oh.
Ambitions made real.
Oh.
Brown accident injury lawyers. The heavy hitters in injury.
No, Renegade. Ingram's going to carry us through the game this time. Connor Ingram's going to stand on his head and he's going to carry the Oilers. Happy birthday, Connor Murphy. I didn't even know.
On X that got the attention of his teammates that it was his 33rd birthday, and he said one of the
I can't wait till the end of the playoffs. Summertime, all the signings that are going to happen, the trades and the moves.
The last Oiler to fight on his birthday, that man. That's Darnell Nurse, February 4th, 2016, 21st birthday. I think we remember it. And so does his dad, Richard, in Ottawa.
Yes. And he won decisively.
He was pretty excited. Richard was pretty excited in that fight.
I was going to say, yeah. Richard, I think he wanted him to go again. Here's Max Jones off the board. Shot Nurse. And
ooh, what a shot.
By Aiden Hill.
What?
3 minutes to go in the first. Just to finish up. Little birthday, it has been confirmed, at least at the National Hockey League level, Louis DeBrusk never dropped the gloves. You must have been in a good mood on your birthday.
There you go. I was happy.
Here's Adam Henry, centering the fourth line with Jones and Jarventi.
3 minutes left to go in the first period. 1-0 Edmonton.
1-0
Shots are 8-7 Edmonton. Oilers are 0 for 2 on the power play. Vegas is 0 for 1 on the power play.
On what has been a magnificent 48 hours in Las Vegas. Just off the strip at T-Mobile Arena. Here's Jones. That shot blocked. Got back onto it.
1-1 San Jose, St. Louis. I will get you guys up to date and caught up in the post-game intermission. Colorado up 3-2 on Winnipeg. Game doesn't really matter to anybody here. That game matters.
Pinching hard against Jones.
That game definitely matters. Holy B. Cover your cough.
Launched up the middle of the ice.
It's rude to cough without covering your cough.
And handled by Cole
Okay. Okay.
Vegas in the midst of a change. McNabb puts it up to Eichel. Through the wickets onto Barbashev. Eichel could not handle that pass. Able to regain possession, but only momentarily. Roslovic put it off the boards. Hill's going to come out and chip that ahead of the on-rushing Zach Hyman. Barbashev the other way. Eichel hard to the net. Checked by Bouchard. Shook that off easily. Shea Theodore on to McNabb. Shot fought off by Ingram. McNabb up top. No one home.
What a play there by Roslovic. I disagree, Renegade. I disagree. They don't need to win a cup this year or next year. They just got to make it be competitive. As long as they're not out round 1 or round 2 in the next 2 or 3 years, I think they'll be okay. There's just so much that needs to happen for the Oilers or any Canadian team to win a cup. 1 minute left to go in the first period. 1 minute remaining in the first period.
Of the Pacific Division lead. Anaheim currently up by 5. Emerson, beautiful dish to put Coles and he'll shoot it in the opening period. McDavid roughed up.
It is what it is.
Murphy on to Darnell Nurse. Reset for Edmonton.
I think this year's offseason will open everybody's eyes up to what this team is really going after in the 2 years of the shortened McDavid cap-friendly window. Because I guarantee you his next contract is going to be $30 million plus per year. And that'll do it for the first period. 1-0 Edmonton.
But nothing materialized. Final seconds tick off. And it's at Edmonton. Oh, a big hit.
What a hit by Dickinson. That's going to be a penalty with 2 minutes. Well worth it. Oh, now, no, they're going to even it up. You dumb Vegas Golden Knights. What a hit. What a hit.
And now Howden looks like he's ready to go. This is a carryover from Darnell Nurse. Nurse pulls Howden out of there. Now Kapanen, who took exception to a double team on Nurse. Howden, meanwhile, has wrestled back.
Kolasar has his gloves off. That's going to be an extra 2 for Kolasar. Gloves off, trying to swing there, tough guy. Hey, tough guy. Keep your gloves on. You won't get that extra 2. 2 minutes, well worth it, I says. Shave that mustache, dude. You look weird. No hair on your head, but you got a mustache. That's weird, man.
Edmonton didn't like it, and then Dickinson at the end had a pretty hard hit. I believe it was on Theodore.
You don't want none of Nurse.
Belted him a split second.
Love it. I love it. This is what the Oilers have needed all year. All year.
What Louie and I are alluding to is a couple of weeks ago in a scrum, Howden belted Nurse twice up high in the face. And Nurse looking to avenge.
I love it.
Well, here's the thing that I'm looking at here is the only gloves I think are Keegan Kolasar's gloves on the ice.
Yay. Go Oilers, go.
Kolasar's the only one that dropped the gloves in this whole scrum. That's going to be interesting how they sort that out.
Because he was getting Nurse off Howden.
Yep. But here's the hit, and you know, you watch this. I mean, Lazon's known for a hit, but I mean that elbow's right at the chin. I mean, he catches him high. Good job by Szymanski to come over, but they settle things down. Everybody kind of goes back to their formation. Nothing happens, and then at the end, boom. I mean,
that was an elbow to the head. Okay, now I know why Dickinson was upset. That's an elbow to the head.
Bam, right there. And that's what started this whole thing off. Obviously, Theodore, one of the...
I didn't see that at first, Chemo. Thanks for that. Oh, referee got a stick in the mush. Get the frick out of the way, dude.
After that, here's Nurse and Howden. As you mentioned, this is a carryover from the game earlier this month where those two went at it, and then Keegan Kolasar comes in and pulls him off there, looking for Darnell Nurse. And, I mean, there's another... pop up in the face by Kolasar.
Oh shit, Szymanski's knee! Szymanski's fucking knee! Kolasar, you're a dirty son of a you-know-what. Oh, I didn't see that part either. Man, that's gonna hurt.
The linesman took a high stick in the fray. He's getting repairs.
Man, the Vegas Golden Knuckleheads, man. Dirty motherfuckers. Anywho's these guys, I'll be back. You guys enjoy the first intermission.
But I think he wanted to settle a little score with Howden, who had a pretty good scrap with Scheifele the other night in Winnipeg.
Yeah, I wish Janmark wasn't hurt either. But he'll be back for playoffs, hopefully.
Say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room and I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't hide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess. When the pressure hits, I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. Read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I don't show off. I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake it, I stay on. I don't overthink what I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move wrong just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex, I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, how about that? Period. 1-0 Edmonton at the end of one. Out of town scoreboard as it lies now.
Just stay consistent with it and keep working. Thank you, and watch out out there. Thanks, appreciate it. All right, in the opening of the show, Carolina.
Whoo! Lots of games. Minnesota 3, Florida 2.
Jackson down the stretch.
Pittsburgh beats Ottawa 4-3 in a shootout. Montreal beats Columbus 2-1. The Islanders beat the Stars 2-1. The Flyers beat the Hawks 5-1. Seattle beats Tampa 4-3 in overtime. New Jersey beats Nashville 4-2. 1-1 after the third period in San Jose versus the Blues. That game's going to overtime. Colorado 3, Winnipeg 2. Call it a game. Halfway through the third period, Capitals 3, Mammoth 3. Halfway through the second period, 1-1. Ducks, Flames. After 1, the Oilers 1, the Golden Knights nothing. Minute left to go in the first period, Kings 1, Canucks nothing. Like I said, we'll keep you up to date with the Calgary Flames game. Might as well switch it over to there now.
Offside go the Ducks.
Not wrong, Lubo. Not wrong at all.
Ducks turn the puck over in the Flames zone, and who has it? Coleman, 2-on-1. He's going to try and get it over.
Call your mom's number. Nah. I love your moms, but I'll just use your phone. Simpler that way.
On that backhand pass. And it's good to see John Carlson off the ice because that really exhausted him. He got nothing left after defending that 2-on-1.
Shots after the period were 8-8. Perfect shots for both teams. Again, Oilers went 0 for 2. Vegas went 0 for 1. Second period about to start. If the Ducks somehow hold on, I just don't see it. I think the Oilers, I know I'm an Oilers fan, and I will always be an Oilers fan, and that'll never change. I just get a feeling like this team has been waiting to hit a switch and just go on a roll. Why not now? I don't think they can. But never say never, and Shirley, don't call me Shirley. Buffalo would have to go on some sort of amazing run. Like, I'm not even kidding about, like, they'd have to go through Tampa. What is, let me take a quick gander here. Gander, Newfoundland. So if the playoffs started today,
People are doing that as well tonight. Congratulations to all those wonderful winners.
Right? We're just going to talk about if the playoffs started today.
Mega 50-50. Presented by Rogers Now Live, the last mega.
Well, I'm glad I can help your dad out. That's awesome. Buffalo would have to go through Boston, Tampa Bay, and then Carolina. I don't think they're going through Tampa nor Carolina.
That was a taxing period on both teams.
I mean, as it sits right now, as it stands right now, the Oilers would have to go through Anaheim, Utah, and probably Dallas. Or Minnesota. Tampa Bay would have to go through Montreal, a Boston, or a Buffalo, and then a Carolina. I mean, I don't know about that. Pittsburgh would have to go through Columbus and then a Carolina. Like I said, with all due respect to Buffalo, their road is not easy, especially with how the East has played all year. But, hey, anything is possible. A few injuries here or there. If you want my honest opinion, my honest predictions, I do have upsets like crazy in the first round. I don't know why I have this as an upset, but I have this right now. If this playoff started today, I have Nashville beating Colorado, Minnesota beating Dallas, Minnesota beating Nashville, I have Edmonton beating Vegas, Anaheim beating Utah, Edmonton beating Anaheim, Minnesota, Edmonton. I don't like that matchup because Minnesota seems to kick our asses in the regular season. Like, they hand us our lunch. And in the East, I see Buffalo beating Boston, Tampa beating Montreal, Carolina beating the Islanders. I see Pittsburgh beating Columbus. Pittsburgh could definitely get on a run with Seeloss and Skinner, yeah? I just see Tampa, Carolina in the Eastern Conference Finals. And may the healthier team at the end of that be in the Cup Final, where they're either going to get a Edmonton Oilers or a Minnesota Wild team, which will be equally as hurt. I just think Minnesota might get more banged up because Dallas and Colorado are playing a more physical game this year. Unlike years past where it was all finesse in the Central, the Central's playing a more physical game this year. They're playing a more Pacific style of punch you in the mouth and ask questions later type of game. That is the only reason, and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face, the only reason why Edmonton beat Dallas back-to-back years is because Edmonton played the physical game and Dallas couldn't. I don't care how you slice it up, Renegade. I will not pick a Colorado goaltending tandem that they have to be playoff performers. I can't. Knowing Blackwood and Wedgwood as well as I do. You're right. Ask questions never. No, you're right. Knowing Blackwood and Wedgwood as well as I do when it comes to pressure situations and how they're over under pressure, I can't take them serious in the playoffs. Much like I could never take Hollebuck serious in the playoffs. I just can't. There's 3 things that I can't do when it comes to playoff hockey. Never bet the Maple Leafs to win more than 2 rounds. Never bet on Hollebuck to take you out of round 2. And never bet on Blackwood and Wedgwood when the pressure is on to win you games. Absolutely.
Of his National Hockey League career. Let's get another puck, why don't we? Because he is piling up the pucks from last game, 400th goal, the 1200th point. Of course, he's had other milestone moments, 9 100-point pucks. Let's not forget, he once had 64 goals, and there's the 60th goal puck. But I think my favorite, Louis and Jack, is when you can eat the milestone. That was when he scored 50 goals. I know lots of milestones for the captain of the Edmonton Oilers.
That's a lot of milestones for Captain Connor McDavid.
Okay. And again, that year, he didn't stop at 50. He scored 64. That was the Oilers' most potent offensive club. Vegas and Edmonton, 1-0 Oilers.
On a goal by Matt Savoy, set up by McDavid.
What's up, buddy?
Golden Knights 5-on-5.
Yeah.
Second period, a one-timer rip by Anderson.
They
And a block. Is that Wallman again?
block shot by Wallman. Ouch, that had to hurt. Yeah, Matthews is leaving, but not to anywhere those guys. That guy, I kind of wish that guy would shut his mouth. Hyman just misses the net. That would be an interesting Final Four, Lubo. Very interesting Final Four. I don't know, man. I can see it. Depending on the injuries that happen to a Carolina or a Tampa, you take Kucherov out of Tampa, what do you have, really? Because Hedman's gone for personal reasons right now. Still a really good goaltender, though, in Tampa. That Vasilevsky kid, he's pretty good. At the end of his rope for age-wise, but still a pretty good player. Some sort of special.
Some of them bite you a little harder than others. That one stung him.
Face off with slapper smacked wide by Bouchard. But Olsen put it down low. David in tight.
No.
But Savoy lets that one go through. McDavid back to work. Cuts in. Off the side of that. Theodore able to swing it over to Mark Stone. And here come the Golden Knights. Barbashev will chip and charge in. Another 20
let's see.
Barbashev this year in Vegas. That's the boy on the half wall. Resist the temptation to go laterally to Podkolzin. Instead, Bouchard will send it in.
Yeah, they are the same age. He's 27. He's the same age as Skinner. Absolutely. I thought he was a little older. I thought he was 30, 31.
Sure what the shrapnel was on the ice after that collision. It was Barbashev looking for a big hit once again on that.
I can see Nylander leaving. I can see Matthews leaving.
Matador. And a dove out of the way. You go into the wall.
Another offensive zone start for the fourth line. They had one in the first period as well.
Matthews isn't coming out west, though, guys. I don't see Matthews playing well in the Western Conference system. He doesn't like the travel. And he doesn't like the physical play. So I don't see him adjusting well to Western Conference. I think that's the biggest thing that Marner is finding out really quickly. is Western Conference teams beat you up nightly. I say other. I don't think Calgary or Vancouver is. I don't think Calgary is going to win the draft lottery because I think their players are purposefully, not purposefully, winning hockey games and being mid like always. They're going to get a mid-draft pick like always. Conroy tried to tank the season. The players refused to let it. Yeah, I think he's going to the Rangers as well.
Great support by Szymanski to be in that position for that on pass from Murphy.
Hard hit by Zach Hyman. Couldn't keep the puck in, however. Staying away from traffic. Soft toss over the head of Wallman, Dorothea. Wallman apparently okay. Puck trickles out in front, and Ingram will put it to rest.
The Vegas Golden Knights are an aggressive forechecking team, and they...
Yeah, I don't see him going to another Canadian team either. I think Knives should be the team captain. Absolutely. I think between Matthew Knives and Nylander and whoever you get in the draft this year, like, Toronto's got options. Just
wants to take the walls away, like the Vegas Golden Knights do.
You're not wrong, Lubo. Like, they desperately need that first overall pick. But who do you, like, how many first overall picks are they going to get after this year? Because next year they're going to be no good. Unless something drastic happens in 2 years to Vancouver, I don't see that being a fixable situation there. I think them trading Kiefer Sherwood was a huge mistake. Do I know Matthews is leaving Toronto? I don't know for 100% certain, but I'm 89.5% sure that after this contract is up with Austin Matthews, he's leaving Toronto. I just, there's too much bad blood in Toronto and the Toronto media. What a save. What a save. You can only make so many saves, though. Celebrating like you did something, Stone. Like, why are you celebrating like you did something? You were out there against a really weak line on the back end. Like, give me a break, kid. Act like you scored before. It went off the linesman, so no icing. Goal scored by the Vegas Golden Knights. 1-1 hockey game. Shots are 12-8 for Vegas.
Edmonton doesn't have a shot in the second period yet, so need to start getting back on the forecheck. It's from the Vegas that has come out early and found some pucks on the net.
Michael and Barbashev, the assist on Stone's goal. Here's McDavid, steal on Barbashev. Anderson back defensively. Szymanski inadvertently threw it into the net 5 minutes in.
I mean, Ekholm did the right thing there. I can't fault Ekholm. He cleared the front of the puck. It bounced off Hyman's knee and onto Stone's stick. Just sloppy hockey. They tried. It wasn't like they just stood there. Oh well. Get the next one, as they say. Not wrong. Not wrong.
Back to Ingram tonight.
Mr. LTIR himself, Stone.
Wins the draw back to Casperry Capital. The drop off, the backhander on net, save Hill against Connor Murphy, rebound Cole Smith. And he'll bring it up ice. Nick down on his left. Sends him in on the forecheck. Dow, long-time member of the Washington Capitals. Wrapped up with Murphy. Canceled out by the Oilers defenseman. Falling down. Popping right back up with Szymanski. Continuing to battle. And ultimately, Cole Sissons flailing away before it's flipped back in by Murphy.
No, that's exactly it.
As it intercepted by Jones, he'll shovel it down low. Anderson there for the Golden Knights.
Yeah, I don't think he finished his contract either, but we'll see.
And Lazon, a non-entry at the Edmonton line.
I mean, for the Maple Leafs' sake, I hope he does. But
In Nashville, Wallman has it picked off. Here's Howden on the counter, and Wallman another
good block by a woman.
flying out of play with 6 minutes gone by in the second period. Golden Knights have come out with a purpose, and Mark Stone adds a long dry spell to tie the game.
I don't think he's going out west.
Closed captioning brought to you in part by Catelli.
Renegade, he's not going out west. Matthews is not going to California. I know you heard that rumor. I know you saw that tweet from that burger dummy. I think there's 3 destinations for Austin Matthews, and none of them are in the West.
We will meet with you and provide a free consultation.
You have nothing to lose. Call Canada's largest personal injury law firm today.
Honestly, there's 3 destinations for Austin Matthews, and none of them are out west. Oh shit. In my humble opinion, I think it's Rangers, Carolina, and Tampa Bay. Those are going to be your 3 teams that Austin Matthews is going to be very interested in. I honestly don't think he can handle the Western schedule and the travel of the Western Conference. Yeah. I don't understand why they let Nylander dictate how much he was getting paid and when for how long. If you wanted to sit out, let him sit out. And that to me was the start of the Austin Matthews, Mitch Marner, and Nylander downfall. Is the guy was sitting out. Let him. Let him sit out. Let him pout. Let him take his ball and go home. Don't give in to him.
Sure they're outnumbering the opposition, being in the right position.
I'd say the same thing if it was Hopkins, McDavid, Draisaitl, any Oiler. Take your ball and go home.
Face-off win for the Knights.
Just
pass Hannafin rattled off.
McDavid's not going to Toronto.
Carved out of there by
McDavid is an Oiler for life, whether people like to admit it or not. He's an Oiler for life.
Strike to cap it. You got a piece of that puck, so no icing. Aiden Hill out to play it for Vegas. Caden Korzak up toward Colasar.
Unless things completely fall off the rails in Edmonton and they miss the playoffs back-to-back years, I just don't ever see it. I just don't ever see McDavid leaving Edmonton.
Just allowed a stick to get into the lane, and Edmonton, maybe right now just not thinking shot quick enough, and an opportunity to get the puck.
Leave him in Sweden. Oh, exactly. Leave him in Sweden.
Closed off pretty quickly though, as Dickinson hesitates just a second. Szymanski, as we've seen in the last little while, he's in the mix again up against big Tomas Hertl there with a good check, not afraid to stick his nose in there. And you like that about the youngster. He wants to stick around, wants to be physical.
On a lot of his ships, either a guy near him or he himself will be down on the ice.
He's in the crunch,
McDavid against
I like it.
You're throwing McDavid out of the face-off dot? Come on.
I mean,
it's almost like the 70-game mark. Everyone around the league flipped a collective switch.
That time of year, isn't it? And just the details are there, the sticks are there, the skating, everybody just a little more urgent, especially in this conference, this division. Everybody vying for position as another stick puts it up over top of the glass. But that's exactly it. You're right. And I think the players spoke of that a little bit the last couple of days. They understand they had to play tighter defensively. They had to be more supportive of one another. We just showed the clip of the centerman coming down low in the zone. It's about managing the puck a little bit better, too. There's been a couple instances where both teams have tried to throw that puck across the middle of the ice, and it hasn't worked. That's going to cost you eventually if you keep trying to do that. I think it has to be a north and south game, and for Chris Knobloch this morning said, simplified. It sounds easy, but sometimes you want to try and make something out of nothing. You have to wait for your opportunity.
1-1 halfway through the second period. Shots are 12-9 for Vegas. Oilers have only taken one shot this period.
Anaheim leads the division by 5 points. The last report, it was 1-1 at the end of 2 in Calgary. The Flames are looking for a 5th straight win. Eichel had it knocked off the stick. Edmonton and developing 3-on-1. McDavid over the line. Wait, shoots.
Scores! Connor McDavid makes it 2-1 Edmonton! Kids on fire!
Bouchard on that middle
Yes.
shot. You talked about
Yes.
he tied up the
Yes, he did. 2-1 Edmonton, 12-22. Let's go in the second period.
Work off the rush. And Connor McDavid, we talk about it all the time. His shot is an underrated one.
You know, he said the other day after scoring his 401st goal against the Utah Mammoth Tuesday night, he goes,
Yeah, Renegade, I agree. If he if he does leave Edmonton, he's gonna go to a place that has no media presence. But you also have to remember, he's gonna go to a place that doesn't have what the Oilers have. Because in order for teams to afford his contract, which will be $31 million a year, power play coming up for Vegas. Mitch Marner falls over on his own 2 feet.
Connor McDavid with his 41st of the year, 3rd in 2 games, 402 for his career. 5 40-goal seasons for the Edmonton captain. But Vegas in this delayed penalty has a 6-on-5. Jack Eichel back to Mitch Marner. That'll escape the zone. But Colson and Ekholm, by the way, will get assists.
Colson and Ekholm get the assist on a McDavid goal. Good for him.
Inside the top 30 amongst NHL defensemen in scoring. Anderson to Marner. Jack Eichel. Anderson still this delayed.
Very delayed penalty. Holy smokes. Just don't get scored on.
A lunging attempt by Marner. Can't keep it in the zone. This is going to turn into like a 3-minute power play, partner. 6-on-5 to start. Gaining the line, Tomas Hertl. Finally, Emerson will touch up. And the Golden Knights will go to the power play, trying to tie it up.
Wes McCauley, yep.
Brick by brick.
41st goal of the year for Connor McDavid.
Coventry Homes.
Assisted by Colson and Ekholm.
So left leg, you can see if Hyman there just kind of pops into the leg of Anderson, but it's this stick right here that goes into the skates of Marner, who swoops in to pick up the loose puck. Just a reaction move by Hyman takes down Marner in the second power play for the Vegas Golden Knights.
Kill it off, boys. Big kill here.
Bouchard is able to slam that down the right-hand side. Vegas back to the power play. Again, the Golden Knights.
That's a penalty. I'm not upset by that.
Hair below 25% on the year. Crucial kill for the Oilers. Just regained the lead. Enrique Savoy out there with Ekholm and Bouchard, and that puck got caught up in the netting. So an offensive zone face-off coming for Vegas.
No, you're not wrong, buddy. No, that's a trip. I'm okay with it. Like, if there's a penalty, it's a penalty, it's a penalty. I'm alright with it. I'm not going to complain about it. It's the phantom calls that drive me nuts. So
you're in that lane, tie up the guy if you don't think it's coming to you.
A lot of times, too,
holy frick.
Bumper position in the power play a lot to be able to open up lanes for the passing across the seam. But I think he did it in that case just so that McNabb at the last second couldn't charge towards McDavid. He couldn't take away that shot, maybe get a stick on something.
Kapanen. Is he going for an equipment issue here? Yeah,
broken stick. His warrior stick is snapped at the bottom.
He's really good at it. He gets in there and he just kind of navigates into position. It's not by accident, it's by design. He knows beforehand what side the game.
I think McDavid still does it. I think McDavid ends up with 55 goals, 56 goals, somewhere in there.
Ready, Kapanen. Broken stick. He's out there with Dickinson and Nurse and Murphy.
I think McDavid is going to win the MVP of the season again. Not to take anything away from Kucherov, because what he's done the last 50 games, I didn't know until I looked up that stat. Last 50 games, he's had like 100 or something points. 100 or 101 points in 50 games. That's insane, though. Like, that is... I mean, not going to the Olympics absolutely helped. Got those 3 weeks of rest.
He's been on those all year long. Again, 18 of his 34 coming on the power play. Marner. Eichel steps in. In front, Stone. Bounced off Nurse. And again, Ingram. Very alert for those loose pucks in the blue paint, able to freeze it.
Yeah, and for Darnell Nurse is in a tough spot because he's got to make sure that Tomas Hertl, as you mentioned earlier, has 13 power play goals for that.
Yeah, wow.
And that's who this pass is intended to. Down low by Stone. Actually, was actually going back door to Dorothea. Goes off the skate of Nurse, but he's trying to take that away so that he doesn't have a clean shot goes off of him, and Ingram wisely pounces on that loose puck. Couple dangerous.
That's exactly that, right?
The two right-handed shots.
Oh, no, not again. Pittsburgh really needs Crosby to be healthy. If they want to go on any sort of cup run, they need Crosby to be healthy. 30 seconds left to go in the Vegas power play. 2-1 is the score. Shots are 13-11 for Vegas. 9.5 left to go in the second period. 2-1 Edmonton, by the way, in case you guys aren't being able to hear what's going on. What a play by Savoy. And that'll do for the Vegas power play. They are 0 for 2. The Oilers are 0 for 2. A whole lot of skadooshie going on. Ooh, that would have been a pretty goal.
But Colson stays on it. Gives it up. Connor McDavid. Bouchard a shot. That was blocked. Rebound to put Colson. Wallman. His shot also blocked. Rebound. Fought for. And chipped up ice. Brett Howland with Bouchard back defensively. Little spin. Vegas in the midst of a change. Bouchard with some good work. Might have beaten a high stick there. It was not.
High stick not called. Hey, I guess if you're not going to call it, don't call it. I was just talking about cross-checks and high sticks, how they're not being called as often this year as they have in years past.
Makes certain it stays down low, but Wallman to Bouchard, and it's lifted right back to center. Look at odd hop on Max Jones. Did well to swat it in, but now Vegas on the counter 2-on-2. Barbashev, drop pass for Sissons. Tried to center, well defended by Jarventi, drills him against the boards. One-timer McNabb, save Ingram, and with 7:40 to play in the second period.
Oh, I've been thoroughly impressed with Matthew Schaefer.
Connor McDavid, the game winner
honestly, if it wasn't for how good of a year Bouchard has had offensively, I would give Norris consideration to Matthew Schaefer. You're not wrong. You're not wrong, Mund. Not wrong. But that's the thing, right? The Players Association doesn't care. The league doesn't care about who people hurt or who hurts who. It's all about the money, the money, the money. But yes, I'm really impressed with what Matthew Schaefer has done with the New York Islanders. And I think this is just his coming out party. We'll see in year 2, right? Like, let's see if he gets that sophomore slump that happens to everybody else. I don't know. That coach in New York sure knows how to coach players, though. It's either you play for him or you don't play at all. And that's the type of coach I like. And unfortunately, that's the type of coach that won't work in Edmonton because we baby our players. That's nuts, man. That's crazy.
Hard you look, you will not see Leon Draisaitl on the Edmonton Oilers bench, but he has loved playing in this arena. Remember, he had a 4-goal game during the playoffs, and he's had lots of success around the NHL. In fact, on this day, 7 years ago, he recorded his first regular season hat-trick. And while he's not seen, he has been heard of. Connor McDavid's good buddy, sending a message on the team's WhatsApp.
I don't understand Avs fans with they're so great, they're so great. Makar isn't that great. His plus-minus is terrible. If it wasn't for Devon Taves, Makar wouldn't even be as good as he is.
Murphy unloading, has it deflected up high. Cleared by Vegas.
I agree, Mund. We had that type of coach and he got fired. Todd McCollin was that type of coach and the players got him fired because they didn't like being yelled at and held accountable. And I'm talking about the Connor McDavids, the Darnell Nurses, the Bouchards, the Hopkins. Unfortunately, these players are soft and they're babies. I love them to death and they're my Edmonton Oilers, but man, they need to figure out tough love. That's why I liked when Duncan Keith was here. And Mike Smith was here. And Corey Perry last year was here.
They're still going to nail Edmonton for icing. Judgment call there. 6.5 to go. Vegas will get an offensive zone draw.
Thanks, man. Thanks for stopping by and saying hi, David. Again, I thoroughly love your tweets. You are definitely a guy that I go to for stats and everything else on the Twitterverse.
For the most part, keeping it to the outside when they are in their own zone.
Shots are 7-5.
Honestly, and this is what I've said for a while, and I know this rubs people the wrong way.
For either hockey club. Winner tonight remains in second place in the Pacific.
Yeah, you're not wrong, Renegade. I am loving what Hudson is doing in Montreal. Some very good young defensemen in that East Division. Now, my thing with people, and I get pooped on a lot for saying it, if Nathan MacKinnon is such a star player, why is he not the captain of the Colorado Avalanche? If he is such a stud like you guys all claim he is, why is he not the captain of the Colorado Avalanche? I don't care how good or how old Landeskog has been and he's the franchise player. Well, you're not wrong, Cheryl. Like that, but that's not to say they're not tough. That's just the way that this age group is with the upbringing and everything else. As a fellow who has kids in this age range, we no call on the play, of course they score. Such dirty bullshit.
Again is the one that comes up with it. Just get to the inside, that lane is cleared out.
Barbashev takes out Bouchard twice, no call.
And Bouchard, and just a nice move here. Twice he goes to the backhand, the second time he tucks it home. His second of the game. A little extra here on the face-off there between Jones and Kolasar.
It is what it is. You are playing against the Vegas Golden Knights, and Wes McCauley is the referee of this game, so don't expect too much.
He's a good defensive forward. You usually hear that about centers. Stone is an elite guy defensively as a winger.
He's had to be. He's not the greatest skater. Let's be honest. He's not a speedster, but he makes up for it. Positioning, stick, size, grit. Two big goals for his team. He hasn't scored in 9 games. He's got 2 in this one. And it's a 2-2 game. But, yeah, he's opportunistic, no question about it. Once he was in, you knew he was taking that one right to the net.
1 goal in his previous 16, 2 tonight. 2 in this period, and we're tied. Jones hit hard by Lazon. That'll be an unassisted goal.
2-2 hockey game. Okay, refs, let them play now. Let both teams play now.
It's an opportunity to get that puck out.
You set that precedent, now you gotta let both teams play.
Trying to get around Cole Smith. Venti pop against the half boards. Henrique did it like that, or pushing and shoving.
How about dropping the glove?
Lazon and Jones jab one another with left hands. Wallman lead pass Szymanski. Angled off. Good defensive work by Hanifin as his helmet got popped back off his lid. Ingram to play the puck to Wallman. Rifles a pass to Szymanski. Drop to Kasperi Kapanen. One-timer again gets it redirected off of Korczak and he'll trick his head. Szymanski, little saucer to Ekholm. He's in a drive and just missed the far post.
How many cross-checks is the guy allowed to get away with? I was looking at that. There was at least 2 cross-checks to the head of Szymanski right there. At least 2 to the head. You gotta call him when you call him though, ref. Come on, man. I know we don't call cross-checks anymore, but good God, somebody's gonna get hurt.
Collision in the corner with Jack Roslovic. Puck squirted out, steal by Hyman.
Scores! Zachary Hyman! 3-2 Oilers! You don't want to call a penalty? We don't need them! Get out of here with that crap! Woo!
He did it twice. That's his third 30-goal season as an Edmonton Oiler. And this year, he does it in just 54.
30 goals for Zach Hyman, unassisted.
Top 5 in goals per game this year. Chipped in. And as you know, in the last 3 years, he's 7th in the National Hockey League in goals scored.
Like I said, if you're going to let them play, but make sure it's both ways. I'm all good for no calls. Make sure it's both ways, though. What a hit. Yep, let them play. That was a penalty. That's a Darnell Nurse penalty that should have been called. I hate the cross checks that they're allowed to get away with, though. Like, these refs know that these composite sticks are shards, right? They're not wood. They're shards. It's fiberglass. Like, oh man. Like, I hate to tell people, but when these sticks break, they leave shards. Oh. Like I said, I'm an equal opportunist asshole when it comes to referees. You can't let these caliber of players cross-check each other in the head and upper bodies continuously and not call something. That's how players get hurt. But hey, if George Perro says it's okay. Attaboy, attaboy. Hey man, that's exactly it. I don't know if I have any blank jerseys. Gonna have to go to a Chinese knockoff store and get some jerseys. Do.
The Edmonton Oilers good defensively on the blue line, little poke check, puck up the ice, and McDavid takes it from there. Nice drive to the center by Booth.
I don't know, Cheryl. It's one of those things, right? Like,
Then the pickpocket with a great stick by Zach Hyman. He finishes that one off. Some words being exchanged.
I think it's because players were calling out referees for not calling cross checks in front of the net, and the NHL, without the NHL referees' permission, said we're going to start calling these more often, and they just never did.
Some rough stuff. And you've said one thing that's been missing is actual dropping of the glove. Now Murphy did in the first period.
1:40 left to go in the second period. 3-2 Edmonton. Shots are 16-17 Vegas.
That's the goal. One-timer. Theodore flew it high and wide, blocker side. Savoy up to Patrick. Cut off by Theodore. Flip back toward Mark Stone. Michael. That hacked off the stick by Nicholson. Home on to Savoy as we approach the final minute of the second period. Shot from distance off the pads of Aiden Hill. Here's Barbashev to Anderson. On to this Connor Murphy. Barbashev trying to center it. That was deflected. McDavid couldn't get it out.
That's the second time McDavid's messed up.
McDavid from Savoy at center. Checked by Barbashev as he gets it indeed.
The last time it cost him a goal.
Oilers looking to continue their recent mastery of the Golden Knights. They've won 8 of 9, including the postseason. Dangerous play going in feet first to the boards, and apparently okay is Murphy. He's able to gather himself. Doesn't appear too worse for the wear. Then Lazon got popped again. Lazon has been looking for one. Came in with a knee on Zach Hyman, who was thrown on the ice. Roslovic then tried to locate Hyman on the right side. Sacked away. And Shea Theodore. Lazon steers.
Yes, it does.
And we'll head to the third period.
With Edmonton up
Yes, Renegade, it does.
Fall behind in the first 2 periods.
I'll put it up briefly on the website, on the stream here.
Louis, what do you forecast in the final 20?
Well, I expected to come out and push, and that's what they did to start the second period, and I thought Edmonton responded well after the first Stone goal to make it 1-1. Each time Stone tied the game up, Edmonton came right back and found that next one with some extra work, and they're going to have to really work hard to close out this Vegas Golden Knights team, as you mentioned, a very solid third-period team.
Connor Ingram staring down some pucks early. Beaten by Stone a couple times. McDavid put Edmonton ahead once. Hyman has accounted for the current 3-2 lead after 2. Carolyn and Jason on the other side.
ISO cam. Yes! Oh my god. You gotta eat your broccoli.
This is normal life.
Great content, huh?
That reminds me of 3 longer stories. The bride's father was my second cousin. That find when you...
Hey, the score bet. How my passing yards looking?
Hey, it's tracking, but they're also up 16 in the 4th.
They're gonna run out the clock.
Yep, and his top target just went to the locker room.
Okay, cash in.
Done.
Where was I? I'll just take it from the top.
Steal from this guy's speech. Long.
Fisk, he's hunting us. Maybe it's time we started hunting them.
We could use more people like you. I'm gonna take this city back.
Oilers Now with Bob Stopper. All the hockey talk you crave.
Let me get my head out of the way here.
Catch the same great hockey insiders, special guests, and more. Weekdays from
So just in Edmonton alone, you got Alberta Sportswear,
Bob Stopper.
Sports Closet. They're really good. Edmonton Sports Check. The Oilers shop at Sports Check. They do. Ice District does. My first place I would look is Alberta Sportswear or Sports Closet. Oh, you're the crazy cat, man. Oh, look at those two. Oh, those are nice colors, though, bud. That's awesome. So yeah, just to give you an idea. Hey Jerry, where are we coming from tonight? Yeah, they got Cheryl exactly that. They got their butts hurt because the league wanted to crack down on cross-checking in front of the net. I don't know if you watched playoffs about 2 or 3 years ago. A defenseman could stand there and just bang your back. And players are having lower body injuries in the summer. They couldn't walk all summer because their backs are all beat up and bruised. And that's where your kidneys are, right? So the league's like, you know what? No more cross-checks in the back in front of the net. Players are getting hurt. Okay, that lasted all of 5 minutes. On my couch at Rocky Mountain House. Got room for one more? I love Rocky Mountain House. Okay, I'll be right up to change a bum. I guess duty calls, folks. Duty calls. A little bit, a little bit of Monica in my life. Anywho's these folks, I'll be back. No, don't do that. Ba, 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 ba. Apparently Vegas is favored to win this game heavily. If this game was played 1,000 times, Vegas would win 63% of the time. Highly doubt that. But hey, whoosies.
don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, slide. I say it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me aside. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. It stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I don't get on the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I stack them. I don't react even when I win. I say it once. I don't move fast, I move on time. Pressure don't push me, I let it decide. Head stays up and stay low. I don't reveal what I know. I don't show off, I don't flex. I don't chase threats, I collect. Stand right here, I don't slide. If I say less, it's by design. I say it once, I don't speak twice. I don't gamble, but I roll the dice. I don't rush plays, I let it sit. I don't force moves, I commit. I don't need noise to get respect. I don't throw shots, I stay direct. I don't leave gaps, I don't guess when the pressure hits. I'm at my best. I don't play tough, I stay calm. I don't fake heat, I stay on. I don't overthink what's ahead. I read the room, then I step. I don't get lost in the hype. I don't move on just to be right. I don't chase wins, I
With goal number 30, 3:18 to go.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies, third period is underway in Vegas.
And that has put Edmonton on top with 20 minutes to go. This has been Vegas' best period, but the Golden Knights continue a troubling trend. Again, this is a team in a playoff position, and they have trailed. They've spent the most time trailing in the entire league. More than Vancouver, more than Chicago. Vegas just continues to put themselves in a difficult position. Now Edmonton looks to close it out. Anaheim forcing overtime with a late goal in Calgary. They're currently playing OT.
Like I said, Anaheim's going to be that team that's going to have one good year, and because all their guys had career years, they're going to fizzle out. That's just my opinion.
Edmonton has won 5 in a row in this building. And Hyman has given them a lead heading to the third period.
Excuse me.
All year have the Oilers been beaten in regulation when they lead after 2. Jack Eichel didn't get it in deep. Bouchard advanced through Matt Savoy. On the other hand, Vegas, like Edmonton, dangerous when they're down after 2. They've matched the Oilers with 6 wins, and they've got
yes, Lubo, you have. But because they get games into overtime, and they lose in overtime, that's where they thrive, overtime and shootouts.
Think about it, 40% of the time, Vegas gets at least a point trailing after 2. That is an unusually high.
They get a point because they go to overtime. It's so stupid. That's why I say that Vegas Golden Knights are frauds. They're not good. They rely on overtime points.
Well, again, they come in with just 8 wins in their last 25. Marner to the net, on net, and a save made by Connor Ingram.
This period brought to you by Legacy Heating and Cooling, home of no payments, no interest for 1 year.
Connor Ingram, 17 saves tonight. A career record against the Golden Knights, including 2 wins earlier this year. Head-to-head against Vegas, once against Carter Hart, who's now skating for the Golden Knights, by the way, but still not ready for action and has not practiced with the team. And then, of course, 18 days ago, he outdueled Aiden Hill. A 4-2 Edmonton win. Emerson up to Zach Hyman. Noah Hannafin. Oilers closed it out Tuesday night at one point in the third period, limiting Utah to just 1 shot on net in a 15-minute span. Ingram able to thread that through Brett Howard. Henry finds one cross ice, tough one for Nurse to handle. Riley Smith was cut off as he approached the Edmonton line. Nurse and Murphy trade, the outlet. Max Jones checked off the puck by Korzak, lost his stick in awkward fashion. Dickinson taps back, a shot by Nurse. Jones crowding Aiden Hill, got a healthy chunk of him in the process. And now Jarventi able to pounce on it, dish off, one-timer, and a block shot. Emerson unable to get that through after some good work from Roby Jarventi. Emerson takes a pass from Jarventi.
Stressful moments right now. 16 and a half left to go in the third period. 3-2 Edmonton. Need another one. For me to feel a little better, Oilers got to make it 4-2. I don't know what you're doing there, Bouchard. I really don't know what you're doing there. I don't know what you're doing there, Bouch.
Picked off by Dickinson. And Szymanski charge across. Nicked out. Over to Theodore. Kolasar ahead for Cole Smith. They're not going to give him the red line, and as a result, it's icing against the Golden Knights.
Nice play here by Jarventi to get this puck right out to Emerson. Good work by Jones on the forecheck, and then just a little stop turn and a beautiful pass out for the one-timer taken away on the block shot by Sissons. And then McDavid tip off the stick of Theodore, off the stick of McNabb. And Hill has to stop that puck on some friendly fire in tight.
Roslovic taking the draw, playing with Hyman and Nugent Hopkins tonight. Hyman, the go-ahead goal, won a battle with Braden McNabb and beat Aiden Hill. Puck slides outside the zone, Murphy to Nurse, and tossed back in. Aiden Hill 3-5-1 in the regular season against Edmonton. Nick down a shot off the rush. Connor Ingram squeezes for his 18th stop tonight.
Got my first real six string. Bought it at the fine dine.
Closing in just to settle things down, holds on to it. Nice calm save by Connor Ingram, who's come up with some beauty saves in this one.
We especially noticed them early.
And I mean, the first goal that got by him, he made 2 terrific saves before Stone finally bashed in the third attempt.
And then the other one's a clean break, partial break from the blue line on in. Again, you get Mark Stone out there. And I know he hasn't played 70 games in 7 years, but he can still fill the net. Guy who had 7 straight 20-goal seasons when he was healthy. Dorothea slides it in front, broken up by Kapanen, and stepping up is Noah Hannafin, now Hurdle. And we're going to have
hand pass
against Vegas.
The Vegas defenseman, nice little toe drag here by Noah Hannafin on Kapanen, but when defense are that courageous on the line to stand their ground and make plays, time to start putting the shoulder right in the chest. And as a winger, I can tell you, there's nothing more that feels better when you catch a defenseman standing there on the line trying to make a play. You used to always say try and push him right outside the blue line. You're getting a little too comfortable on the offensive blue line.
15 minutes left to go in the third period. Scores 3-2 Edmonton. Shots are 20-18 for Vegas. Both teams are 0 for 2 on the power play. Goal scorers: Savoy, Stone, McDavid, Stone, Hyman. Now that you get it, got it good and understood. McDavid also has assist number 800 on the Savoy goal. Him and Bouchard combined to help Savoy get that goal.
Basically would dictate who would have home ice potentially in a first-round playoff match. Obviously, both teams have to do just enough to punch their ticket to get in the first place. Anderson shot off the rush, the save made by Ingram, and then Marner has it blocked by Kapanen. Marner gives it up. Hurdle tried to give it back to him. Instead, Anderson smacked it right into a knee pad. Back towards center. Hannafin has to reload.
That's just something you wouldn't have saw earlier in the season, Jack. 3 block shots in succession to take chances away by Edmonton.
Hannafin. Now a 3-on-1 again. Savoy, McDavid, and Picoulson. It's McDavid back to Savoy.
McDavid's got to shoot that. McDavid's got to shoot that. McDavid, you got to shoot that.
A second consecutive 3-on-1 for this line, and the Oilers don't get as quality a shot as perhaps they would have liked.
A little maybe overpassing here and just trying to be too bad, but this does all result from some block shot that's happening. First takes it away from Marner. That would have been a dangerous one. And then again, just out at the blue line, this shot attempt to go through, picked off with a pass, with a stick, and then another shot attempt that was blocked on that route. 3 in a row lead to that offensive chance and a 3-on-1.
Now Vegas out of the face-off circle. Here's a beautiful
That's what happens. That's what happens when you don't fucking shoot, guys. Ingram's doing all he can, guys. He's giving this team a chance to win. Wake up, boys in front of him.
Time in this game, Louis, as you pointed out already. Ingram makes the first save. But Vegas, again.
That's why face-offs and puck control is so fucking important.
And there are 3 goals tonight. And Edmonton, for a third time, has seen Vegas. Forward to time. Now a steal and a quick snapshot on net. Aiden Hill. He's got to do some work now for the Golden Knights. Edmonton has had the quick responses each time Vegas has tied. It hasn't held up. 3.5 minutes and less than 2 minutes. The first 2 times Vegas tied this game. Jack Eichel to Mark Stone. And watching Stone. Meanwhile, Mikhail Granlund completes a hat trick tonight, scoring with 1 second left in overtime, and the Ducks, at least temporarily, 7-point lead in the Pacific. Riley Smith.
That's why this win tonight is so important to the Oilers. Because they didn't go within 5, and you beat Anaheim on Saturday, you're within 3.
Edmonton know Bill's play, and it's worked up the boards to Sissons. He'll cut to his right, dish inside the Edmonton zone, and now Vegas will peel off on a change as Bouchard and Ekholm trade. Savoy. Hard rim to McDavid. Kept to the line. Savoy in front. Tips, but pulls it. Knocked off the stick. Kaiser wondering. McDavid with 120 points. Nikita Kucherov 121 as we speak, as Edmonton is offside.
11:28
Yep.
to play in the hockey game. Vegas 3 times has come back to forge a tie.
Okay, let's rewind. A freak hailstorm hit, cracking this group's windshield and causing the night to take an
Figure it the frick out, boys. I would love to see that. Savoy or Podkolzin, I would really love to see one of those two guys score the game winner.
McDavid, the last
time they went down on that rush, he put it into the net himself. And credit to the Vegas Golden Knights for coming out here in the third period. They tied this game up, but for Edmonton, get a little more aggressive in the offensive zone, start fumbling some pucks on Aiden Hill.
Vegas in the month of March has lost 10 of 14, and a big reason why is save percentage south of 87. Murphy off the right-hand side. Oilers have 3 on 20 tonight. Golden Knights 3 on 23. Nurse looking for Kapanen. Taken by Lazon. Kapanen shrugs off a check from Dowd. There's to Murphy. To the middle of the ice. Dickinson. Waving at it was Kapanen. Ultimately, Dowd will kick it back. And it's a reload for the Vegas Golden Knights. Lazon and Korzak trade the puck. Jack Eichel. Stick handling his way through the neutral zone. Turned over at the line by Stone. Here come the Oilers on the counter. Roslovic and Hyman. Hyman looking for a trailer. Quick shot fought off by Hill, but he did not handle it cleanly. And for just a moment again,
10.5 minutes left to go into the third period. 1-1 hockey, 3-3 hockey game.
Alberta wins with Play Alberta. Download the app to start playing today.
Little wrister from Nugent Hopkins here, as you mentioned, and this one bounces off and held off the skate of Hanifin, and by that time Roslovic doesn't recognize that it's there. Nice little entry into the zone, and this is kind of what I'm talking about. Funnel bodies to the net, get the puck there. Roslovic in the first period had a tap in that he just couldn't get a handle on because of a little shot that went into Hill, and he left it, some change left over. And I think Edmonton can start to sniff that. If you're expecting that rebound to be there, you'll be ready for it.
And I think Nugent Hopkins, I don't know whether he was listening to you, Louis, but I think he recognizes Hill's fighting a little bit. That was a shot with a purpose, to see what he's got. And what he saw was Hill dropping the puck and making it temporarily available. See whether Edmonton can go to school there. Face-off win for Marner. Hoisted up high. Recovered by Emerson. Over to Jake Woolman. Stretch to Roslovic on net. Hill handles it. Up to Anderson. Through the stick of Dorofia. Pounded back in. Redirected right on. Kicked out by Hill. Got him with a left pad. Roslovic.
He'll be all right.
Nugent Hopkins.
No, Hill's still not playing well. What a play by Podkolzin. What a play by Podkolzin.
Vegas might have a 2-on-1. Bad break. Theodore stick exploded, and the Oilers come the other way. Here's McDavid with some open ice. Drop off. Ekholm shot. Kicks in. Hill. Another juicy rebound. Podkolzin's on it. Ekholm across to Bouchard. McDavid. Bouchard fires, and that stays out. Rebound McNabb, and he's seen enough. He's going to take an icing call.
Little shift here for Edmonton. They're starting to get pucks on the net. Bruce Cassidy trying to rally his troops here as he sees a little pushback from the Oilers. And this bouncing puck here, it's fielded through.
Jesus.
The wall goes off Anderson. And then this one goes off of Anderson again and somehow deflects right to the goaltender Marner. I'm not sure who that was in the neutral zone. Dorofia. But Hill did a nice job to get back.
McDavid now with Nugent Hopkins in the slot. A little bit of a different look here as he returns to a familiar line of McDavid, Nugent Hopkins, and Hyman. Ekholm across, Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Offensive zone start. Here's a shot, sharp angle of Nugent Hopkins trying to find a sliver of daylight against Hill, short side, and then Bouchard.
Come on, Bouch, hold the zone.
Has to fall back. Lead pass on the wing at Zach Hyman. Brushed off his stick, played in the middle. Jack Eichel was waiting, and he'll clear back to center. Quick change for the Golden Knights. Fired back in by Bouchard with 8:40 on the game clock. Mac Jones sprinting onto the ice. Turned it over. Cleared by Barbashev. He put too much on it, though.
Icing against Vegas.
Forced error there by the Golden Knights. Icing call.
8.5 was going to third period. 25-23 shots for the Oilers.
Go back to work as they've done.
3-3 hockey game.
That the Vegas Golden Knights have been able to tie the game. They've been right back on it. And just an aggressive forecheck. Jones gets to that first puck. It was Barbashev that puts it down the ice. And now an offensive zone face-off to the right of Aiden Hill.
Chris Knobloch sends the fourth line out with 8.5 to go. For this ozone start. So right now Anaheim with 86 points. Edmonton 1 point ahead of Vegas, 79-78. A lot at stake here. The division title still hanging in the balance. Face-off win for Henry. Nurse's shot. That's wide. Flipped off the side of the net. Jones tried to slide it in front. Deflected up top. Barbashev a hard hit on Murphy. Murphy, while still on the ice, was able to deny Brett Howden a potential rush the other way. Murphy up the gut.
8 minutes left to go in the third period. 3-3 hockey game. 25-23 shots for the Oilers. Both teams are playing not to lose right now. And that's not good for the Oilers because they need to play that run and gun game. There it is. No penalty called. Wow. Okay, ref. Okay. Let them play. Make sure it's both ways.
Wallman took it off his stick and escapes. Wallman building speed. Poke checked away by Riley Smith. Off the turnover.
I just don't want a ticky-tack bullshit call to ruin this game. Or a bad turnover by the Oilers defense.
Up top for Anderson. Lazon sends one off the end boards. Emerson cannot sneak it through Riley Smith. Dickinson able to reverse. And it's safely wedged down the zone. Szymanski finishes his check on Lazon. Anderson breaks away with possession. A strike on the left side. Smith tried to put the brakes on, but lost the puck in the process. Nugent Hopkins came over, down in the vicinity. Smith forechecking against Nurse, who easily fights him off. And Nugent Hopkins with a breakout pass to Roslovic. His shot to the blue line, snared by Hill, nowhere to move it. So Hill free.
All right, guys, we're down to the next goal wins time. I don't know, Chemo. I don't know, and I'm tired of asking why. That's such a. I don't know. I don't know what calls are supposed to be made or not made anymore when it comes to NHL standards or officiating. I've given up trying to understand. Because the more people I ask, the more confused I get about what's a penalty, what's not a penalty in the NHL. I will tell you this for free, though. Standard officiating league-wide is dropped significantly. It is kind of sad when you have old head hockey players that used to play in the NHL say this league is a joke when it comes to officiating. You want to grow the game and you want to make the NHL the best league in the world, but yet you have officials that are just not very good at their jobs. And it's pretty blatant. Not just in Oilers games, but in games across the league. It's pretty blatant that these officials are just there to collect paychecks. Skate up and down the ice, get a workout in. Stay in shape, as they say.
You said it's been in the mix. The raspberry on his chin. Indicative of that. Here's Roslovic lining up against Hurdle. Face-off win for Hurdle. Edmonton has rattled off the game's last 6 shots on net. Murphy chipping up the right-hand side. Nugent Hopkins runs back into the Vegas zone. Hanford up the middle, denied. Here comes Hyman against Anderson. Comes over to close quickly. Sent around the boards to Murphy. His shot, tipped. Bill couldn't control it. Marner first on the puck for Vegas. Anderson. Trying to lob one.
6 minutes left. Let's go wins territory. Excuse me.
Meanwhile, Nurse will reset as we go inside. 6 minutes to play in the third period. Edmonton has not trailed at any point tonight. Nurse up the middle, spilled in by Savoy. McNabb shoveled up the boards. Ekholm knocked it down. Now Podkolzin angled off the boards. One time by Bouchard, does not make its way through. Savoy hard rim to Ekholm. Back down low, McDavid. Protected. Dishing off to Bouchard. Ekholm. Flip to Savoy, who lets it go through to McDavid.
Oh, shoot.
That was blocked. Rebound McDavid. His shot was blocked. Back to Bouchard. Vegas chasing. Bouchard dishes off. Ekholm a blast. And a hard save made by Hill that knocked the straps loose on on the mask. 5:07 left in regulation. Game tied at 3. Matthias Ekholm absolutely pulverizes this puck. But the game tied.
Oh, what a shot by Ekholm.
Stream or download The Raptor Show with Blake Murphy and Matt Bonner, wherever you get your...
Pizza 73, the official pizza of the Edmonton Oilers.
Saturday,
Well, the Edmonton Oilers
1:30 p.m.
7 consecutive
Ducks and
shots
Oilers.
on net. Vegas has not managed a shot on goal in more than 8 minutes. Louis, we saw this Tuesday night.
Yeah, it's
Some extra time taken there by Aiden Hill, too, as he realizes that Edmonton's starting to push here, takes his time on the bench, gets the help fix, comes back a little bit late to this face-off, but that's just a veteran goaltender slowing things down a little bit for his team. Edmonton needs to keep pushing.
McDavid wins the face-off. Ekholm's shot does not make its way through. McDavid Bouchard, a one-timer, another block shot. This one by Jack Eichel. And on this last shift and a half, several blocks for the Golden Knights, but Colson keeps the pressure on McDavid. Bouchard slides that another block shot. This one by Barbashev.
Saturday, I'll see about Saturday. I gotta talk to the wife about Saturday because that is an afternoon game, and our daughter has swimming that day. But I should be able to make it work. It is against the Anaheim Ducks, a very
And for Edmonton, a quick little change on the bench to get the next line out there.
Yeah, that's the problem with this camera.
After a commercial, Edmonton going to work in the offensive zone. A couple of shots, great retrieval right there by Pot Colson to get aggressive on the forecheck. And McDavid doing what he does from the corner. That little wrister through was deflected off of Barbashev, who's been aggressive on the points in the defensive zone. Led to his goal, tied this game 3-3.
4.5 to go. Face-off win for Eichel. Chipped up the left-hand side by Riley Smith. Jake Woolman pursued. Locates Ross.
4.5 minutes left to go in the third period.
That climbs up on the pricing. Travels almost up to the blue line. Golden Knights fail to clear. Here's Simon across. Emerson wide open and drive. That's just wide.
Just misses the net.
Blasted by Woolman. And that was blocked in front. And hammered off the boards back towards center. Emerson to Zach Hyman. He got belted hard. Check. Hyman was able to shake that one off. Howden just drilled him. Stick comes free at center. Nurse waits for the log jam in front of the two benches to clear. And then jammed it in Murphy. That was kept in with 3:40 to play. The Oilers spending a lot of time in the Vegas zone. Golden Knights have played from behind all year. And for much of the night tonight, Marner stick handling and he'll button hook back to reset for Vegas. Both teams shuffle with that personnel wise. Edmonton Edmonton has led on 3 separate occasions. Hanifin to Hurdle. Murphy cuts him off. Marner wide open from big shot. Big save made.
Big save by Ingram. Mark that down at 3 minutes in the third period. Ingram with a huge save.
What a pass by Marner.
Nurse off the left-hand side. Massive save for Ingram. Nurse. Wrestle free. Ultimately 10.5 minutes between shots on net for Vegas. Here's Eichel. Getting through Savoy. But pressured off the puck by McDavid. But Colson will reverse back behind the two.
Oh my gosh. I'm in playoff mode. We're not even in the playoffs yet. That's still a month away. 27 days.
Change of possession.
Here's Nurse shooting it in from center. Over Aiden Hill's stick. McDavid and Hyman couldn't keep it down low, but Colson will. Now McDavid, his shot never materializes. Theodore was in the lane, and Vegas able to clear. Barbashev racing after the puck. Ingram got just enough to send it into the corner. Barbashev tried to finish on Ekholm, gave him an extra whack. Bouchard up the middle of the ice. Nugent Hopkins now put Colson. So we go inside 2 minutes to play. The game tied at 3. Hyman against Rasmus Anderson. Rolls to the middle. Poked off his stick. Bouchard will maintain. His shot deflected to Hyman. Cuts inside. Runs into heavy traffic. And it scares out to the red. Nugent Hopkins down. Both teams will roll it over here in the final minute 20. Roslovic breaking free. Shoots. And that's deflected up and out of play.
1:14 left to go in the third period. 3-3 hockey game.
Carbon monoxide detectors save lives. Learn how to protect yourself with the right tools at atco.com.
Nice pass right here by Mitch Marner. Just a terrific job. He's the one that navigated out of the defensive zone. This was on his stick, off of his stick, and pretty good opportunity as that one walked right out from the goal line. Good save by Ingram.
My apologies, that was Hanifin, not
15-16. Dorofiev wasn't in the picture, though. He was right in front.
Speaking of in the picture, for 25 years on Sportsnet, Gord Tate has been in the picture. Our producer tonight, Louis, you were in the heart of your career at that time, so it's been a 25-year run. So, Gord, congratulations on a quarter century of fine work.
Tater, congratulations, bud.
Here's Eichel. Shooting off the rush and a save made by Connor Ingram. Cleared safely by Dickinson. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining in the third period. 1 minute remaining in the third period. Shots at 27-25 for Edmonton. Scores 3-3. What a hockey game. What a hockey game. Do you expect anything less from the Vegas Golden Knights and the Edmonton Oilers? Do you expect anything less? McDavid had a chance to make it 4-2 and he flubbed it. Vegas went down and made it 3-3. That's hockey, folks. That's hockey. I don't care how many points the Oilers get overtime, get the second point if you can. Just don't lose in regulation. I'm at that point right now in this career of this season. Get the game into overtime. Get the point. The point stops Vegas from getting ahead of you or tied with you at the end of the year because we have that tiebreaker. It don't matter what Vegas does. We have the tiebreaker. We have regulation wins. Whew. If you're not entertained by Edmonton Oilers hockey late in the season, you don't have a heartbeat, folks. Everyone's ahead of us, unfortunately.
That's lobbed up there by Anderson.
17 seconds. 15 seconds. Just chill it. Chill it. Take it to overtime. That's where we're going. We're going to overtime.
Seemingly content for a tie through 60. They'll register a point for the standings, 1 point closer to the postseason, and we're heading for overtime. And Vegas.
Who's you guys' prediction in overtime? For the Oilers, I'm going to say Zach Hyman. For Vegas, Barbashev scores to hurt the hearts of Oilers fans everywhere. That's my predictions. One from each team. Connor Ingram stood on his head when he had to, folks. He made 2-3 saves. Just Vegas is one of those teams. They stick around the net. No flyby scenarios, man. 9 games remaining for Edmonton after this. 10 games remaining for Anaheim. 9 games remaining for Vegas. She's stick out there, boys. She's stick.
Points behind Anaheim, but if Edmonton can win it in overtime, the lead remains at 5 for the Ducks, with the Oilers having a chance to go head-to-head against Anaheim on home ice Saturday afternoon right here on Sportsnet. Now, no Leon Draisaitl, of course. McDavid and Bouchard set to begin this overtime.
I like that. I like that, Cheryl. I'm trying to be equal opportunist here on this channel. Trying to give the away guys some spiritual love. Moving forward, we're going to do jerseys for the away team and pictures for the Oilers team for the pregame stuff. Oh, come on, Edmonton. Come on, Edmonton.
Behind these teams, so often we look at it from an Edmonton point of view, but they're saying, of course, it has to be a 3-point night as they try to reel these teams in. Seattle won in extra time earlier tonight. One of those teams.
I wasn't watching, so yeah, I'll have to
one of the top 3 spots in the Pacific.
rewind it and play it back.
Dickinson able to win the faceoff. He does his job, replaced by Savoy. So Knobloch will stay with a pair of McDavid and Savoy in overtime. That means likely we'll see Nugent Hopkins behind the pair of his job. Here's Savoy, busting up the left-hand side. Forced out wide, takes behind. McDavid slithering free in the slot for a moment. The drop off for Bouchard. Knocked off his stick, McDavid. We'll have to reset 30 seconds into the OT. Little dig to Savoy. And now Savoy will take a skate.
It's definitely not Draisaitl McDavid out there, that's for sure.
Bouchard looking for McDavid. He's got it against Theodore. Trying to drag his way through. Knocked off his stick. Excellent defensive work. And now Jack Eichel brings it the other way for Vegas. Pulls up. It's Stone already with 2.
No way you're calling that! No way! No way you're calling that! In overtime you're going to call that! I'm sorry, but that's exactly what I mean about officiating in the NHL.
And it's the inside move by Stone here. Just a little shove. And then you can see that left arm.
There's no way you can call that in overtime. In a game that means so much, when you've let so much go.
He just follows through and Stone wisely continues to plow right through it.
I'm all right with letting it all go. I'm all right with it. But the shit you let go and you call that.
That was tough. Nugent Hopkins.
I get it. It's a penalty. But you let a lot go. That is why there's no credibility in this fucking league. As far as officiating goes. There's no credibility. Nobody likes them. Every fan base has a gripe with a referee. As they should.
Power play in overtime. Eichel steps up. Waits. Dishes. Stone. Back to Eichel. Shoots. And that stayed out. Rebound. Mashed up the right-hand side and out by Murphy. Turtle. Nugent Hopkins tracking him at the blue line. Now it's Jack Little weave with Mitch Marner. In front. Escaping his hurdle. Dishing off to Eichel. Halfway through a power play. Jack Eichel shoots. And a kick save made by Ingram. Kept alive by Stone. Right back to Eichel. Marner to the net. His shot blocked by Ingram. Rebound Eichel. In front. Marner. Eichel. Stone. Hurdle net front presence. Eichel. Nugent watches the shot. Got into the corner by Ingram. Stone gives it back to Eichel. Up top, Mark Stone. In front, hurdle. Puck checked away by Ingram. Kept alive in the offensive zone by Marner. 20 seconds on the power play for Vegas. Marner shoots. Save made. Rebound Stone. Eichel. Power play at 10 seconds. You can hear the bench telling him the clock. Eichel. Stone. In front. Through the wicket.
Go! Go!
Nugent Hopkins dishes one-timer. And that was stopped. Nurse with a game on his...
Darnell Nurse, come on!
Out of play with 1:53 to
Oh, 1:53 left to go in the overtime. Nothing done on that Vegas night power play.
And a couple good chances, good paddle here by Ingram.
So I wonder, will the Oilers get another power play if the Vegas night does something similar to? Probably not, but hey. Let's go, boys.
Eichel played the first 3 minutes, 7 seconds of overtime. Face-off win.
Scores! Evan Bouchard! 4-3 Oilers in overtime!
Boy, did he ever put this one home. Clean face-off win. And Bouchard just...
Scoring lead at 121 points. But Evan Bouchard joins select.
Oilers win! Oilers win in overtime. Make the final 4-3. Off to Saturday night, well, Saturday day hockey, when the Oilers take on the Anaheim Ducks. Just because you like it, just because you love it, let's play some La Bamba, baby.
Because we're for everyone.
When I go to an Oiler game, I will get a better... If I'm able to ever go to an Oiler game this year, I'm going to get a better La Bamba. Obviously with the players that are here, not the players that are not. Thank you guys for watching. My name is Matt for OilersFanReaction. If you haven't already, subscribe, like, comment, leave a little bit of love on the videos. I have no voice. I have been under the weather the last 2 days. I apologize for very little content. But Saturday's another day. We got the Ducks on Saturday. 1:30 Mountain. And if you thought that was entertaining, we have Seattle on Tuesday at 7 p.m. followed by Chicago on Thursday at 7 p.m. And then a rematch of all rematches, The Golden Knuckleheads of Vegas come into Edmonton Saturday night, April 4th. Whew. I wish they didn't get a point either, but that's what Vegas does. They get the loser point. Hey, it is what it is. Oilers win. Let's play some La Bamba. Let's be some happy people. Ingram did what he could. Ingram made the saves he didn't have no business making. Unfortunately, when you make one save, you make two saves. Your defense got to clear the puck so you don't have to make the third. It is what it is. We'll be back on Saturday. We'll see you Saturday afternoon. Less than 48 hours from now. My name's Matt. Thank you from all of us at Oilers Fan Reaction. And there's a lot of people that do this. Lubo, Diane, Chemo, Nick. If I'm missing anybody, I apologize. Whew. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Doses.